This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
Today's Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop and Pop, which is March 5th to the 7th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia, and Ranger Stock Convention, which is now November 11th to the 14th, 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstop.com for more info. He may be the father, but he actually is not the father, because now we have to deal with the father not being the actual father, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you find out that the original guy was the bad guy the whole time. If this was not M. Night Shyamalan-esque twist.
Wait! Hold on. Can we remaster a joke we made a few episodes ago?
Yeah, go ahead.
Toma, you don't know what happened to your father. Kanto told me enough. He said you killed him. No, I am your father. Wait, what? But you were supposed to be his father. Yeah, well, find out next episode on Saber Rider Z.
Oh my, and that is the first Dragon Ball Z reference of the night. And without further ado, guys, welcome to a brand new episode of the Writer Time Podcast Henshin, my boys. I'm Leo, aka Psycho Fox. We got Mike, aka TRZ, and this is episode 10 of Kamen Rider Saber, Crossing Swords and Crossing Fingers. And if this was not the definition of an emotional twist, shark jumping ride, this is probably the best episode of the season thus far. Because it had us all thinking. Matter of fact, here, I have the wrong background. I'm sorry. It had us all thinking that freaking. There we go. It has us all thinking that freaking Caliber was Kento's daddy the entire time. This thing threw us through a bunch of emotional leaps. And then it hits us with this. It hit us with a Shoryuken-esque twist. Now, I'm pretty sure plenty of people saw it coming, but not me. I thought about it, but not me. But
I
TRZ,
guessed right on the first time.
You were right the first time, and then
it's like every single time you and I play Among Us, the first person I guess to be the sus, it's the sus.
Which reminds me, people. So this is a quick announcement. Next week, I have the whole week off due to it being Thanksgiving week. So maybe, just maybe, I can't promise anything, but Morphin Gaming Time might be coming back all next week. Might. So for anyone who's watching this on both YouTube and Facebook, it might be coming back. I can't tell you what game I might be playing, but it might be coming back. There you go. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to started. So Tassel, for some reason, got a little dark. Because as he's trying to explain what happened in last week's episode, where we had more power friendship shenanigans going on, Tassel's entire background all of a sudden went dark. And now we cut through the next part. Toma is wondering what is going on and what Caliber and Kento, what their relationship is about, because he's recognizing that Caliber not only wants the book, but Caliber also took Rentaro and Kento's Wonder Books. And Kento was being very, very sus right now. You and I both know why he's being sus, because he thinks that Caliber is his daddy. Oh, no,
Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair. Seems he never cared.
Daddy wasn't there. But I digress. No, I take that back. His father. Anyways. So, We didn't get the opening, and why we're talking about the opening, because they actually introduced more of the writers in this one. So, as we said before, last week they had all 6 Kamen writers on there, and they added a little bit more stuff in it. And now we're here. Kento is being straight up emo, and it's May who comes in and has to talk to him, being like, yo, listen, we're all in this together. You need to chill, okay? Like, I don't know what's going on, but you can't be running away. Toma and Rentaro need you, type of thing, right? While that's going on, Caliber and one of the dudes from one of the Japanese boy band looking guys from like NSYNC, he is telling them, hey, yo, listen, this plan is definitely going to work, trust me, and gives one of the white books to LeQuack. No, not LeQuack from Courage the Cowardly Dog, just the Quack, the duck monster, or Swan, because you were mad about last week's episode, TRZ, but I think Toy saw what you were talking about and they got you covered. But going back to Kento, Rentaro, and Toma, they make a promise. Let me show you. They make a promise that they're going to finish off Caliber and save and pretty much keep Earth protected for Ventara. I mean, for the Logos and
World,
and for the rest of the Wonder World, for Wonder World and Earth. So this is pretty much your Three Musketeers moment right here. So May, now I forgot to mention why May is becoming more important. Oh, and also, you're probably wondering, last week we talked about this broad right here. So this broad went up to Sophie and May and wanted to talk about Kento. And she gives Kento a brand new Wonder Book. And funny that we're talking about it because May is now pretty much alpha. By that I mean she's letting she's letting the other writers know, hey yo, something's going down. Y'all need to go to this location to fight off whatever's coming back. And it's LeQuack. I'm calling him LeQuack because
yes, Curse of Carly Duck. Ooh,
LeQuack.
Je suis LeQuack.
Exactly.
Where is the gold?
And so next thing you know, when they find LeQuack actually transforms into a secondary form, and it is now pretty much the whole Black Swan thing, where the Black Swan becomes a beautiful duck or something like that.
No, the ugly duckling.
Oh, the ugly duckling
because he's actually a swan, not a duck. I don't know how he ended up with a flock of ducks. But he's a swan. But I'm impressed they managed to tie in the whole Swan Lake to Ugly Duckling, because normally, like, those are 2 separate things. It's like combining Little Red Riding Hood with 3 little pigs. The only thing they have in common is a big bad wolf.
Pretty much. And here's a better picture of the sus chick that we're talking about. This is the sus broad who has some relation to, actually, no, she doesn't have no relation to Kento. What happened was she is part of the southern base of the Logos. So the Logos is in the North Pole, is around the northern area, the northern region. Her base is in the southern region. And I go in front, she is kind of cute. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but also she gives me Yaiba vibes where like
okay, no,
girl got nice eyebrows. She looks like a face. But I'm sus she could turn heel at any moment.
Oh, no. Like, I'm already betting money that she's going to turn heel. And for those of you who don't know what turning heel means, it's a term in professional wrestling where you have the good guy and the bad guy. The good guy's the baby face, like your John Cena's, your Ricochets, your Hulk Hogan's, your Ultimate Warriors. And you have the heels, like Roman Reigns, if you're still watching WWE right now, or Chris Jericho, or Vince McMahon. That's the wrestling.
Of course, when a good guy becomes a bad guy, we call it turning heel.
Like
and when you have my boy Sting become the good guy, they turn babyface.
Exactly. So there you go. Anyways, so they fight LeQuack, and then all of a sudden Caliber pulls up. Caliber is now fighting Kento because not Kento. No, Kento. He's fighting Kento while Toma and Rentaro are fighting LeQuack. I'm just calling him the Quack because I don't know any other names to give him. So just Quack, right? So Rentaro tells Ken.
Well,
Toma
you could always call him Howard.
Really? Really? Take it from here, TRZ. Take it from here.
Oh no, go ahead. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're holding their own through this fight, and I love how like resolute they become later here because it's like, guys, we're a team. We got to fight as a team. We have a common goal, and they do the whole three. Oh, and what I love is later on you got God, I'm trying to remember his name.
Oh, Tetsuo shows up too.
Yeah, Tetsuo shows up and he's like, "Hey guys, you didn't forget about me." And I love how like because three of them have the same belt and the fourth one has a different belt. Yeah, and when the four of them cross swords, you know what that reminds me of?
What?
The Three Musketeers.
Oh, okay. Wait, which one? Are you talking about the Paul W.S. Anderson one with Mila Jovovich or the regular Three Musketeers?
Like the actual Dumas novel, where okay. Three of them are dressed like musketeers, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, and then you got D'Artagnan, who's dressed like completely, like in normal French clothes, except here, like you got freaking Porthos being the one wearing normal clothes because it is a different thing. But still, like I love how like you could subtly nod to the Three Musketeers because it's a classic, and also check out the Russian version from like the '60s. That one was great.
Okay, so while Tetsuo is or Kamen Rider Slash, while Slash is fighting the Clack, the other three are fighting Caliber, and Caliber whoops on all three of them until they realize. And once again, it's the whole power of friendship thing, but it's actually not overused like last week's episode. I will say it right now. It's not overused like last week's episode. Thank God. Because the sus chick shows back up and Kento takes out the wonder book that she gave him. And before that even happens, Toma and Rentaro fight Caliber, and they managed to take the yellow wonder book out of his belt and gives it back to Kento. And then Toma and Rentaro go Super Saiyan level 3, as well as Kento, and now all of them are in their Volume 3 Wonder Books.
Yep,
and it is really, really cool.
Yeah, and I love how and I find it interesting how both sides of Kento's level 3 involve chains because like on one side he's got the genie in the lamp, and on the other side he got Cerberus, the keeper of the underworld.
Yes, and then they commits to whooping on Caliber, and I'm meaning they are whooping the dog crap out of him. I am talking, it is like, remember that episode 01 where Thouser and 01 whooped on Arc Zero? What's up?
I just realized something. Go back to that earlier image.
Which one?
The one with the 3 riders. I just realized something. Check it out. The right side of their bodies, they're all mythical creatures.
Yeah, you know that?
No, but I just noticed this pattern. The right side for all 3 of them is a mythical creature. The left side is from a story, and like from a fairy tale, and the middle piece is an animal. What does that remind you of?
Jungle Fury?
No. Think about it. A mythical creature, a fairy tale, and an animal. What do those 3 things remind you of?
A griffin, a chimera. Give me a hint.
It has it involves 3 people that we've seen throughout the series.
The 3 Musketeers?
No, the 3 villains.
Okay.
Good, because you got Legiel, who deals with mythical creatures, so you got the right side. Then you got Storius, who deals with fairy tale characters, left side. And then you got Zuos, who deals with animals, center. I just realized that.
Oh. Guys, continuity.
I'm the world's greatest detective.
Oh my god. Anyways, so while they're beating on him, we go back to where Caliber's his homies are at. And little did we know, we didn't realize what the heck was going on. The book is finally complete. You know how throughout the whole show you see the book writing in its own?
Yep.
The book is complete.
And then it turns into like a really thick purple book.
Jakku Volume 2. The Jakku Dragon Volume 2. But then it's not used because it's going to be used next week.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the dudes goes to where they're fighting Caliber because they're all trying to hit him with their final blows.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And Caliber's trying to hold his own. Not only does one of the homies shoot at them, but Caliber flies back. All of them demorph. And we're left with this image right here. Now you're probably and this is where we find out the identity of Caliber. Now you're probably wondering if you are coming in right now on YouTube and Facebook. You're probably wondering, is that Kento's father? No, it's not.
It's not Decker from Samurai.
No, it's not. Let me show you, for anyone who's coming in right now, let me show you this picture right here. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm showing you this picture. This is the dude who saved Toma as a child after Toma witnessed his sister get sucked into the Phantom Zone. I say Phantom Zone because I don't know where she actually got sucked into. Or the negative zone. Guys, TRZ, drum roll, please. Caliber
dun, 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 dun.
is this man. Caliber is this boy right here. You're probably wondering, wait, who was that? It's the same dude who saved Toma in the first episode in the flashback. This is Daichi, right?
Yeah,
or Daichi.
Daichi.
Yeah, Daichi. This man is the original Kamen Rider Saber.
And of course, Tom was like, no! That's not true! That's impossible! Search your feelings, Toma. You know it to be true. And of course, Kento's like, wait, hold up.
You're not my dad.
You're not my dad. You're not my father either. What'd you do to him?
Right?
Alex, there's a simple explanation for that.
Yeah, pretty much. Kento in a fit of edgelord rage, because Kento's kind of becoming an edgelord when you think about it. In this edgelord rage, Kento tries to throw the ones. He tries to throw hands with Caliber, and Caliber just backhands him and says, "Go get daddy another beer," and then just disappears. And Toma is now realizing something is up. He realizes that Kento was the child in his flashbacks. And as he's trying to figure out what is going on and what Kento is not telling him, Kento walks off. Oh, I forgot to mention that Tetsuo uses his the Rock Band book and beats LeQuack. Anyways,
Rock Band.
But yes, and so the revelation now is that Daichi, who was the original Kamen Rider Saber, has been Caliber the entire time. But what happens next? Well, find out in the next exciting episode of Kamen Rider Saber.
Rider Z.
And spoiler alert, Caliber uses this big thing right here. And there you go. That's for next week's episode. And with that being said, That is episode 10 of Kamen Rider Saber. TRZ, likes, dislikes, and overall score, bro. What's up?
Wow, there's so much happened. Oh, wait, there's one more thing we didn't mention.
What's up?
As Tassel closes out on the narration, things go dark again, and he drops one hell of a line at the very end. My time to show up has finally arrived.
So
Tassel might actually be in the story, like inside the story, and he's probably going to become a writer or something. Like, and I'm curious what's going to happen here.
to be fair, I called it when we first talked about Kamen Rider Saber in the first episode. I did call that happening.
No, yeah, but I thought so too. But like because of the pattern of like him only showing up at the beginning and end of every story, like outside of a fourth wall, like it's become like less and less likely. Because like if you recall, in Cockaranger, there's like a narrator at the beginning and end of every episode, but like he doesn't actually like engage inside the story of the Cockarangers. He's just the narrator. But damn, that's one hell of a thing to look forward to.
Yep.
Now,
but continue.
And this is like one of the several twists that like was just like made this episode enjoyable. I'd love to watch it again to see if there's any more stuff I missed. I'm curious what's with the South Pole chick and what's her end game? What's her goal? What are you doing? Why do you have that one writer book?
Why have the resting witch face?
I'm curious what happened to the actual Caliber. But damn, that realization I just made about how their 3 different writer books have the same pattern that corresponds with the Magids. I'm curious if there's something like behind that, like maybe the Magids were originally Wonderite books that went corrupted, or maybe they were originally writers that only focus on those one individual theme, or what if they combine into like a perfect singular being that they would have to fight later on. I'm curious where they're going to go further with this theme, and of course, given the fact that we haven't seen the other 3 writers use like 3 books in a row, we don't really know like if this is a prevalent thing. We weren't even able to notice that until this episode, because take what's his name, Buster, for example. Like he has an animal he has an animal book, but we don't see him using any other books. And then we have Kenzan, who has we have Kenzan, who uses what's it called? Whose main thing is storybook, Sarutobi, but he also has the 3 Little Pigs, which is also an animal thing, I'm guessing, or maybe Sarutobi is considered a mythical creature because he's a ninja. I don't know, but like I'm curious how they take these things further and on. Like, okay, like we've been complaining about like too much product placement, but now I want to see more product placement. not because like I want fans to go broke, but because I want to see what other books say, like what are the stories of the other books, just to see if this is a continuing pattern with the whole mythical creature animal storybook. With that said, I give this episode a 10 out of 10. It's got everything I'm looking for. Honestly, I would have given the previous episode a higher score if they kept Oron in the from the previous episode before that, because like you haven't, okay, like I get it, you're trying to promote Gaim Gaiden, but I really want to see Oron and Jinochi come back more frequently.
Right. Um, I I don't have any complaints, dude. This episode was damn near perfect. I think my one nitpick. I wanted to see what the hell Buster was doing because in the last episode, Buster saved Sophie from getting axed by Caliber. Now in the preview to next week's episode, there might be a thing going on with Sophie and Caliber. We don't know, but what we do know is that Kento is pissed and he's out for blood. That's the only thing we know as of right now. So, with that being said, I cannot wait for next week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait. I am super excited, and which we might be doing a special time slot Variety Time podcast because of the fact that it is Thanksgiving. But we'll keep you guys up to date with that. But I will say right now, I am pretty excited about what we're about to watch. But it's a solid 10 out of 10. Great stuff. Great stuff right now. Now, before we go into the comments section, before we end today's podcast, I want to do a special treat. As you guys know, and in case you guys don't know, Kamen Rider 01's trailer just dropped. I think about either today or about a few days ago. I had the chance to watch it. I got a chance to watch a little bit of it. And by a little bit of it, it's only like 30 seconds long. But for you guys, we're going to show you a trailer. We're going to break it down a little bit, okay? So without further ado, we're going to show you
a live reaction.
A live reaction to the Kamen Rider 01 trailer. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Boom.
Let's maximize it.
Yep. Here you go. So we're gonna talk through it. So a bunch of things are going on, and we got homeboy Kamen Rider Eden, and it looks like Metal Cluster Hopper is coming back, and likely or not, it will be a crossover between Saber and Kamen Rider 01.
As it always is, every winter film. But I'm curious. Ooh, there's a
countdown.
There's a clock ticking. I'm curious what's that going to be about.
I don't know. And excuse me, I was watching Hot Ones earlier. But yeah, so let's go back at it again. Looks like they're going to be fighting some empty arena. And yes, Metal Cluster is back because I know a lot of people were asking, well, since Aruto's original 01 driver got destroyed, what about Metal Cluster? Well, no, Metal Cluster is back, which now makes me wonder, does Fua and Yaiba get their shot risers back? And also, obviously, Guy is going to have his Thouser driver because if you see right here, let me show you right here, you have the jacking brake. No one else uses the jacking brake. Though. You know, well, maybe Guy upgrade the jacking sword. I don't know. Who knows? But also, we know that 02 is coming back as well.
I like 02. I feel like there wasn't enough of him in that season.
Well, to be fair, and this is my one.
It's not as bad as Kuga. Don't get me wrong.
Don't talk to me about Kuga. Please don't talk to me about Kuga because I literally just finished Kuga about 2 nights ago, and I'm still mad about how that show ended. I love Kuga, but damn it, that ending pissed me off. I'm like, that's it? All that build up to fight Dagova, and they pretty much Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn the whole fight.
Yeah, originally they wanted to have a movie called Episode 50, but they never went through with it, unfortunately. It would have been nice if they did, though, a year ago, for like the 20th anniversary of Kuga, but, just never happened.
And for those of you who want to know what do I mean by Kevin Owens and Sami Zayning, here, this is my Twitter. So Kotaku, Toku fans and Kamen Rider fans, I just finished Kamen Rider Kuga. This is how I saw the fight between Kuga and Dagova, and it legit looks like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beating the hell out of each other at one of the pay-per-views. This is what it looks like.
You know what else reminds me of that scene from Spy Kids 2 where Antonio Banderas fights the main villain, and then the kids are like, kick his butt. And then the two fighters like simultaneously literally kick each other's butts. And they're like, not literally.
Hey,
By
yeah.
the way, real talk, if you're actually going to kick someone's butt, don't do it literally because the butt is the most reinforced muscle in your body.
Unless you got boots on, but we're not here we're not here to promote violence. So there you go.
No.
But yeah, guys, that is the new episode. Let's get to these comment sections. So YouTube and Facebook, how you guys doing? Happy Thursday Eve. We're 1 week away from Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone's having a great night so far. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And be sure, if you are on YouTube, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, hit it a third time, triple like, and be sure to follow us at Morphin Network here on YouTube, Facebook.com/MorphinNet, and you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at MorphinNet. With that being said, let's get started. Triple OXYZ, shocking as hell. The plot, as all hell, plot twist. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Purple Rider is sus. Oh. Eric Williams says the plot twist at the end, Purple Rider. Exactly. What's up, Eric? Yes, dude. Again, it was an ending that honestly, low key, I think we should have saw coming, but because of how long we've been focusing on Kento, everyone thought that was that Caliber was his daddy. Everyone thought that.
Never trust the Purple Riders.
Oh snap! That's a crazy thing you noticed. If there's a Knight of the Sun, then won't his rider belt be a light sit? Triple XO. You know what? I ain't gonna say anything. That's it for today's episode of the Rider Time Podcast. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like us on Morphin Network, on our YouTube page and everything like that. Follow us on all our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to follow us on there. And hopefully you guys did enjoy the interview with the Hybrid Rangers and one of our boys, Michael from Henshin Gate. Shouts to Henshin Gate. Shouts to you guys. We will be posting more community interviews. We just recently posted our interview with Disney Brain that my boy TRZ did not too long ago. We will be posting more of them. They will be out of order, so I do apologize ahead of time. So you might see one from like 2 years ago, you might see one from last year, but we're gonna be posting them all and everything like that. So hopefully you guys do enjoy them. And with that being said, if you want more from us, you want to keep in contact with us, find me on Twitter, Instagram, @Rex_Fox, YouTube, Rex_Fox, and find all my latest game content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. TRZ, where can they find you, bro?
Well, you could find me not playing Kingdom Hearts.
So,
God, no!
Did he get his Keyblade yet in this episode?
Continue, Mike. I'll run back in real quick.
You could find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKawata, where this past week I've been playing on my brand new PS4. And you can find me on Instagram at chrono_justice_cosplay.
Ryan, since you're here, bro, I mean, you're the boss of boss. Where can the people find you, dude?
A Purple Rider, right? I'm purple. Keyblade.
Oh yeah, you're
sense.
totally sus. He is totally sus. Why is he here?
He's sus. He's sus.
That's right.
He's the heel.
Anyway, you can find me at Instagram, DancerBoy247, just saying hi. And I want to show my Keyblade because this guy can say Kingdom Hearts stuff.
I didn't mention anything about Kingdom Hearts. That's not the way. That's the way right there.
You never know. My blade can destroy your blade. Anyway,
it don't matter.
You can find me on Instagram, DancerBoy247. Please follow us on Morphin Network, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube and Twitter.
All right, then. With that being said, before we go, guys, it is becoming tradition because in honor to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider, we are going to show you a little thing from the final season of the Showa era of Kamen Rider. Mike, take it
Of
away.
course, while we are going to be working on the Heisei seasons as we normally would with the Showa seasons, I will also be working on remastering the Showa videos to make it just a little more enjoyable. Plus, include a couple of little clips that you haven't seen in the live version. Call it a Kabuto cut.
The Kamen, okay?
Kabuto cut.
Anyways, guys, that being said, we will see y'all next. Actually, no. We'll be announcing a special time because next Thursday is Thanksgiving. We're gonna be working on figuring out when we're gonna show the next Writer Time podcast. So please, we'll keep you up to date. Please just follow us on our social media plats so we keep you guys updated. Till then, we won't see you next Thursday. So happy Thanksgiving to all of us here from Morphin Network. But there might be a special video.
Thank you for watching our podcast. Thank you for watching all the other shows from our channel. You know, whether it's Ranger Podcast Live, Ranger Comic Time, Super Sentai Special, our cast interviews, our Writer Time podcast, and of course community interviews. We've recently done one with Hybrid Rangers. Be sure to check that out. And you know, I'm just thankful that you have been such a lovely audience to us. And you know, I hope you enjoy your holidays.
We might as well just talk about how thankful we are. So Ryan, what are you thankful for this year, bro? Come on.
Of course.
Aside from that, because this is a no clipper zone. This is a no clipper zone. What else are you thankful for?
What?
What else are you thankful for?
Dodgers. He's thankful for Dodgers.
Yeah.
We're still gonna clip this. We're gonna clip this and post it on Instagram.
Hold up. I got something for you. Hold up. This is not my fashion show. So shout out to my cousin for making this. And follow M&K brand.
Hey.
Ooh, nice.
So yes. There you go.
Here, let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh, nice. It combines Lakers with the Dodgers.
Yep.
There you go. Hold up. Boom. There you go. Show it off a little bit.
Beautiful.
Here, you can see that.
2020 has been a good year for LA sports and nothing else.
It's been a rough ride this year, but we did it for Kobe. For Kobe Harbor.
Seriously, thankful I am healthy. Thankful not sick. And thankful families. That's it. Good health.
Okay. I am and I think Kamen, you didn't say what you were thankful for. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and of course, you know, I'm thankful that, you know, the friends and family that I have that have been COVID positive are doing well right now. They're either recovering or recovered. You know, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the friends. I'm thankful for my PS4. I'm thankful for one of my clients who actually got this for me for the holidays. Because this is the way. This is the way.
Oh my god. Okay. And I'm thankful for all of you guys. I know it's been a weird year, you know, with everything going on in this world, but I'm grateful for everyone who's been watching Morphin Network. I'm grateful for everyone who's been following us, all the thousands of y'all who've been following us on YouTube, and thousands of people have been following us on IG and Facebook. We really appreciate you guys. I'm grateful. I'm thankful and grateful for how much support you guys been giving us and the feedback and everything like that. I'm grateful that Pocket Dimension is over. I am grateful for the video that I'm about to freaking post for Thanksgiving for y'all. Y'all know which video I'm talking about. I'm posting next week. I just finished it. In case you guys want to know, and I will do it because apparently this is the way. Oh, no, never mind. It's not here no more. Ha, 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 ha. Anyways. The Ninja Dance is coming next week, people. I'm filming it tomorrow, and it'll be out Thanksgiving for all you guys. The Ninja Dance is coming next Thursday for Thanksgiving. You're welcome. But on the bright side, on another note, I thank you for all of you guys. Thank you guys so much.
It'd be great to get Ryan and Jen and Noemi to come over.
Oh,
so
no!
that-
I got something for them. But we got to wait until next year. We're going to do something, but this is a fight I got to do on my own. This is my fight.
I'll stand with you.
Okay.
I'll stand with
Anyway,
you.
but with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for another year. We'll see you guys next week on the other shows. And once again, we'll let you guys know what's going on for Ride Time Podcast next week. But until then, have a great rest of your night, guys. Be safe and everything like that. Till then, see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hit it, Mike.
No Furbus is allowed.
今日の Kamen Rider は
Kamen Rider Black RX.
Kamen Rider Black RX aired on October 23rd, 1988 for 47 episodes.
A year after his battle with Gorgum, Kotaro Minami becomes a helicopter pilot and an adopted member of the Sahara family.
His peace is short-lived when the Crisis Empire kidnaps him and tries to recruit him as a member of their invasion force.
When he refused, his Kingstone was shattered and he was flung into space.
Solar radiation saved him, now evolved as Kamen Rider Black RX.
In his battle, RX recruits a team of rebels to help him fight Crisis, and receives aid from the 10 Showa riders for one final assault.
Kotaro also becomes the first rider to obtain alternate forms, Robo Rider and Bio Rider.
See you next Sarah.
Today's Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop and Pop, which is March 5th to the 7th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia, and Ranger Stock Convention, which is now November 11th to the 14th, 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstop.com for more info.